It's Nino Radio. Oh yeah. Woo! Let's go, baby. Hit 100K. Man, let's go. So excited. Doing this video real quick just to highlight hitting 100,000 followers on Facebook. Let's go. So excited. So excited. I really didn't think much of it, to be honest. I had my producer Christy on the line. Shout out her, shout out Kayla, shout out my team, shout out Liberty Dragon, the homie, everybody, and shout out everybody that's following me this long, especially on Facebook of all places. But I really didn't think about it much, and I was in the group chat with my people, and we're like doing a countdown, and then it happened. I had my picture ready, I had my post ready, and man, it was beautiful and nice, y'all. Here we are, one more time for they mind. So I just want to do this quick video. I don't know. I just put on my old school USA shirt. Went through a lot with this shirt. Even the hat. I even got my MAGA hat right here. Old school is the one I'm wearing in the picture. That's the first MAGA hat I believe in Midland, at least for sure that was worn. Back in my day, well, when Trump came down that escalator and announced that I became a Trumper, you didn't see the MAGA hats. They weren't, readily available and they were not worn. I remember we went to the mall one time and when I first got my hat made, I had to get it made at Lids in the mall. And my wife's her stomach would hurt when we would go out and I'd wear my hat. It was a different time back then. It was wild, really wild. It's kind of going back to that kind of situation right now as we speak, right? People are just mad and angry at Trump, but it is what it is. So I got my hat made in the mall, and I remember the first time it was cool, and after that, after a while, they would not let me make more hats. I don't know if I got my black MAGA hat here somewhere, but I have a same one like this one, but it's black, and it was hard to get that one made. Certain people wouldn't let you make them. Make them. They would be like, "Oh, it's a copyrighted phrase or whatever." Or they were just hating, right? I could just tell lefties. I digress. So I'm just making this quick video to just say thank you to anybody out there on especially on Facebook, anybody out there on any platform that has supported me. It's been a wild ride. I'm gonna be honest because I never meant to do content like this. I never planned to be a content creator, make videos and all that, and it just happened one time. I went to a rally in Dallas, Texas, and people tell me, "Oh, go to a rally with them Trumpers, see how they treat you." Shoot, I went to a rally in Dallas, Texas. They treated me like a celebrity. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, out there. All the people in Dallas. I went to a rally in Dallas, and by the time I knew it, I was shaking hands, taking pictures, kissing babies, and by the time I knew it, I was up there in the front of the line with in the very front. So it was pretty amazing to be around the Patriots at a Trump rally. It's the first one and only one I ever went to see Trump speak, and it was amazing. And like I said, all kinds of colors, all kinds of people, together celebrating this country, celebrating Trump, and it was back in the day, and that's where I went viral with this actual shirt. I had the shirt on and the hat on, and I was just taking pictures left and right. They loved me. Back in the day, I'm not gonna say it was something weird to see somebody with brown skin and a MAGA hat on. Heck, no. In Texas, baby, we've been Trumpers for a long time. But I will say that back then it was kind of more of an anomaly because it wasn't like that on social media. So man, they loved me at that rally. Brown skin, MAGA hat, and I was snapping pictures all day. But anyways, I digress. I just want to get on here and just make a video, just like I said, really for my records. I'm happy. I'm grateful. It's amazing. It feels good. It's a pretty big deal in my opinion. Hitting 100K on Facebook, a monetized page of all things, right? Organically, hated by many, hated by most, even people in the conservative movement. They try to blackball me since day one. It's an amazing accomplishment in my opinion, man. 100,000, and then this is the gist of it right here. It's like it went full circle. Facebook is actually the best platform at this time. People on TikTok crying about, or not crying, I'm not gonna say crying because they got valid concerns, but they ain't making no money on TikTok. YouTube is really the place to be honest. This is the long-term goal, long-term money. That's why I still, push over here the content just for long-term, everything, right? Really, I'm gonna be honest. I'll make plenty of money in the oil field, and even if I can make content full time, I don't know if I'd want to because I think that's a big detriment to people that make content. It's just I haven't really seen too many people do good doing content full time. I think having a job and working for your money hardcore is really beneficial to somebody. But this is more like, to be honest, like a time capsule. If my pages can stay up and maybe my grandkids, great grandkids can see it, I don't know how it's going to work in 30, 40 years, but maybe they can see me on here and, see what their great granddad was like. Amen. That's kind of how I look at YouTube. I mean, it's a good thing as far as a business standpoint if you can be monetized and keep making money, every every month for years, right? Who wouldn't want that? But for me, it's more of a time capsule. It's really, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, it's really everything. The time capsule, the message, the money, all that. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it, but I hit 100K, y'all, on Facebook, and I'm grateful. So with that, I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm going to plug in my producer, Christy, and then another special guest if I get that on the line to just talk about this. Thank you again to everybody that's watched me and supported me, and let's put them on the line. Hello, you there?
I'm here. Hey, Nino.
What's up? It's Christy Maga. Sis,
Nino.
go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you want, sis. You say what you want.
I have never had emotions like that before. You people are like 100,000. What's it matter? We had so many naysayers and people that told us that we would never make a dime off of any platform. And 6 years later, we're doing big things. You've been stifled. You've been held back, and we are just going to keep going to the top. I am so proud of you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you very much. I didn't think it was really a big deal, to be honest. But then I said, "Oh hell no, it is. It is a big deal." You know what I'm saying? To do this, and then I said earlier on this video was what I want to say is, let me get back over here. My bad, I'm messing up. Is that it's a big deal because
It is.
people are going back to Facebook now, straight
And it's
up.
not just that, no. You gotta look at. So you're saying that, and some people might say, "Oh, 100,000 is not a big deal." Well, let me break it down for you. Nino is in his truck 60 to 70 hours a week, and also does this, and is also a full time father and husband and Christian. So it is a big deal. I mean, I couldn't do it, and I haven't done it. So yeah, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Hey, sis, and we'll touch on that real quick because I do work a lot. I sometimes I
Yep.
gotta think about it, right? Like I don't consider myself nothing special at all, right? But my family. I don't never showcase my
Hmm.
family on the internet. I never put them on here
Nope.
due to safety concerns. They dox me, harass me, stuff like that. But
Yep.
people try to hate
Yep.
on me and whatever they want. But I know that you can attest to me being a devout Christian
Absolutely.
husband and father, right? I'm a strict daddy.
Abs-
My daughter. She's already going to be 21 years old. She's not fast. She never was. She's
Nope.
a good daughter. My wife is loving. I just want to brag on my family real quick, sis. You know my family. You know how we are, and not to
Yep.
validate any of that, but you do know the real Nino America behind the scenes, correct?
I do, and I also know the philanthropist that you are, that people don't know, and that you've told me that I can't speak about. But I know your heart, and I know your family's heart, and you have to look at it like this also, Nino. Um, if you weren't doing trucking full time and you put another 60 or 70 hours a week into to social media, like where you would be. But family, you have said from day one, family is number one, and it's always going to be number one over social media. Of course, Jesus is number one. But yeah, you've done everything the right way, the way exactly it should be done.
Amen. Thank you. Well, sis, I just wanted to get you on here real quick and just have your reaction. We're very excited. Thank you for all your help, sis. To you, you've been a blessing to our family. We've been rocking since for a long time.
A
Uh,
long time.
and you always told me that this will be possible. And I ain't gonna lie, the amount of growth we've had in the last couple of months is crazy. And I would attest to we've gotten better at posting. We've really learned what our audience wants. And once you do this for so many years, you got to get good at it, right? And I do wish we were,
Absolutely.
of course, I wish we were bigger. I always feel like we should be hitting them Tatum numbers. I always say that. But, it comes with the territory. Being a full time father, husband, and truck driver, running a business, it's hard to really put more effort than I already do into social media. But, I'm going to keep doing it. I think there's a good reason to be on social media, especially when you push the message we're pushing. Anyways, final words, Christy. Go ahead.
I just, for us, we always said that we were going to do this, didn't know how long it was going to take, didn't know when it would happen. Um, Prayed for people just to hear your strong message for a long time now, and I think we're just going to keep moving upwards and upwards. And I'm just so glad to be a part of this process, and consider you family. I mean, you are family now. I really do appreciate everything you've done for me through the years.
Amen. All right, Christy. I'll catch you on the flip. Keep it on the boards. I'll be there in a minute.
I will do it. All right.
All right. Bye.
Good night.
And there's Christy Maga, everybody. Let's continue. So I got someone else. Let's put them on. And from an undisclosed location out there somewhere, it's Liberty Dragon.
King, let's go.
Okay, Lib, I just put you on the line, bro. I know you're back there working hard on the video game, but I hit 100,000. I wanted to bring you on the line, bro, because you are a legend in the game. People talk bad about Facebook, the boomers and all that, but W's in the chats for the boomers, y'all, for real. It's kind of crazy because Facebook is actually turning into the place where everybody wants to go. But I hit 100K, Lib. The mic is yours. What do you want to say?
Yeah, W boomers, I gotta say, there's a lot of problems with boomers, and maybe they kind of ruined a couple of things, but we still love our boomers. And the Trump boomers, at least I'll say, they're along for the ride. Okay, they're open to the arguments. The right wing of the boomer or MAGA boomers, I see a boomer and Zoomer alliance forming, and you love to see it. Okay, because the Zoomers are right wing, very far right. And the boomers are like, hey, these young whippersnappers, they got something good going on. I'm jiving with this. So I love to see the alliance going on right now. So W boomers, yeah, I've had my time on Facebook before I got banned from storming the Capitol and all that. I was really living it up on Facebook. So happy 100 thou. That's quite the achievement. W Nino. Only matter of time till it gets to $250,000, $500,000, then $1 million. Let's go.
Thank you. I just want to bring you on.
Happy 100K.
Thank you, bro. I just want to bring you on because, you're my boy and you had a pretty big page. Real quick, people don't understand, right? I think now everybody can, post, and sometimes everybody's making content now, but Facebook was a whole different animal back in the day, bro. Touch on that real quick.
Oh, yeah. And the censorship was pretty crazy too. It's like you almost couldn't even survive well being like a right wing page or right wing meme page. The only people who could really survive and thrive were the Ben Shapiros. So that should tell you something. Well, everybody was getting throttled. They actually had a deal with Facebook, which I think is actually quite rich. But I think now people kind of understand why that was. Okay, but that's fake conservatism. He was a never Trumper, and so we're a never Ben. We're a never Benny boy. Okay, we'll return the favor this POS gave us in 2016 and 2020. You think he can jump on now and co-opt our movement? We don't think so, because Trump is back. 2026 is the year of MAGA. Let's go.
Woo! All right, I won't hold you much longer. Final words for everybody watching, Lib. I appreciate your friendship. I know you're a OG MAGA like myself, bro. You've been in the game probably. I don't know if you're in there longer than me, but you probably were. But I know we met in DC a long time ago, and it was a great friendship, and it was awesome. Final words, Liberty Dragon. Go ahead.
I gotta say shout out to all my MAGA people, my America First people. As they say, America First truly is inevitable. It is here. We are there. And also, the Trump video game is coming very soon. I'm working on it. It's looking exuberant. If anybody wants to play a character in the game, maybe voice act some roles, hit your boy up, hit Nino up. And also, I'm so proud to have stormed the Capitol. My time in solitary confinement was okay with me because I did it for the emperor. Hail Trump. Hail America. We are the empire. Listen, like Trump said earlier, he has no need for international law. International law, what's that? It's Americanism, not globalism. That'll be our credo.
Love it.
Ching.
God bless you, Lib. Thank you.
You too, no problem. Happy 100K. Y'all take care.
Oh, he's gonna say ching, and I cut him off already. My bad, y'all. My boy Liberty Dragon. That's the homie right there. Anyways, just doing this quick video. Really, like I said, like the last video I did for my records, right? It's pretty crazy. Ain't gonna lie. On Instagram, I'm doing pretty good too. I got a post over there doing like almost 70,000 impressions or likes or something. I don't even really look at the analytics over there, but it's crazy. On Instagram, I got big old pages liking and sharing me, following me. Man, it's crazy for real. Instagram's crazy too. But I've been throttled there as well. I digress. Thank y'all. If you watch this long, put a American flag in the chat. I'll respond to you. Thank you. And again, I just wanted to make this quick video with my people to appreciate this 100K. Man, I got trouble over there covered up. Take that off of there. Oh, I need to bring my camera. I need to fix this back here. You see that Trump's face getting a little cut off back there? I need to fix that. I will momentarily back there in the corner. Anyways, thank y'all. We hit 100K, baby. I honestly don't even know what to say, to be honest. I never thought I'd be doing content like this. This is just the extras. You know, I'm a dad. I'm a husband. That's what really matters to me. I make good money in the oil field. I'll never be ashamed to say that because I work hard for it. Many people are just like me. I take care of business at the house. Uh, I'm a stand-up guy. I don't owe nobody money. People owe me money. I don't burn bridges. I don't burn people. And I've been burned, betrayed by the closest of my family. And I have none left except for a select few here and there, and my wife and my kids. And then some weird reason I started making content, and I'm too damn hard-headed. I keep making content, and I'm being successful at it. I'm hitting a nerve, and I appreciate everybody out there that's rocked with your boy for a long time. I take this position. I don't take it lightly. I'm nothing special. I'm just a Christian Trumper. I'm a trucker, a father, and a husband. And I love my country. I don't know about no other countries. I only know about America, the USA, baby. That's what I represent. And I still back up Trump. I still love Trump. I don't care what anybody says about him. I've said it before. I backed the worst men in my life. And Trump's a great man. You ain't got to like him. You can hate him all you want. You can disagree with him. I'm rocking with Trump. And that's all there is to it. Thank you, everybody. Hit 100K. All I can say is wow. With that, I'm out of here, y'all. It's Nino Radio. And remember, you ain't got to like it.